one part of the 5. So you ate how many parts? 3 parts. Out of what? Out of 5. So the result will be 3 over 5. Here you can add these two fractions very simple. Why? Because you have the same denominator. It means that to add two fractions, their denominators must be the same. Then, to add 2 over 3 plus 1 over 6. Can you add these two fractions? Of course not. Why? Because they are of different denominators. So how can you add them? You are going to make them having the same denominator. Now, what about 3? Can you make the denominator 3 be 6 so as the two denominators will be like each other? Of course, yes. How? By multiplying the first fraction, 2 over 3, by 2. So 2 over 3 multiplied by 2 numerator and denominator, it will give 4 over 6 plus 1 over 6. Now you have two fractions having the same denominator, so you can add them very easily. So it is 4 plus 1 gives 5 over 6. Then you are going to notice that if the denominators are different, you must make them having the same denominator, then add. Then, if you have two algebraic fractions as x over x plus 1 over x plus 1, can you add them? Of course, yes. Why? Because they are having the same denominator. So, you are going to add the numerators. The result will be x plus 1 over x plus 1. And as the numerator and denominator like each other, so by dividing them by each other, they will give a result as 1. Then, if n1 of x equals x over x squared plus 2x, and n2x equals x plus 2 over x squared minus 4. Find n of x, where n of x equals n1x plus n2x, showing the domain of n. It means that n of x is the sum of n1 and n2. So we want to add the two algebraic fractions, x over x squared plus 2x and x plus 2 over x squared minus 4. First of all, n of x equals x over x squared plus 2x plus x plus 2 over x squared minus 4. First of all, you are going to make the factorization. So, it is x over, take x as a common factor, the bracket will be x plus 2. Plus, by factorizing the denominator of the other part, so it is x plus 2 over, difference of two squares, x plus 2, x minus 2. Then you are going to find the domain. The domain of which part? Of all the denominators. So the domain will be r except 0, negative 2, and 2. Then by reducing x with x to obtain a result as 1 over x plus 2. Plus, by reducing x plus 2 with x plus 2, you are going to obtain a result as 1 over x minus 2. When you look carefully to such an addition operation, you are going to notice that you have two different denominators. Can you add these two different denominators? Can you add these two fractions when the denominators are different? Of course not. So you must make common denominator. How? In the algebraic fractional functions, to make common denominator, you are going to multiply the denominators together. But if there is a repeated bracket, you are going to write it only once. So the common denominator, multiply the two denominators together, so the result will be x plus 2, x minus 2 in the denominator. And ask yourselves, as the denominator was x plus 2, it becomes x plus 2, x minus 2, so it is multiplied by x minus 2. As you multiply the denominator by x minus 2, try to multiply the numerator, which is 1, by x minus 2. So 1 times x minus 2 gives x minus 2. Then the operation is plus, so we are going to add. What about the other part? The denominator was x minus 2. It becomes x plus 2, x minus 2. So it is multiplied by x plus 2. Then multiply also the numerator, which is 1, by x plus 2 to obtain a result as x plus 2. Look carefully to the numerator. You are going to find that there are like terms to be collected together. So x plus x gives 2x. Negative 2 plus 2 gives 0. So the result will be 2x over x plus 2, x minus 2. Let us have another example. If n of x equals 3x minus 4 over x squared minus 5x plus 6 plus 2x plus 6 over x squared plus x minus 6, find nx in simplest form showing the domain. Then, as nx equals 3x minus 4 over x squared minus 5x plus 6 plus 2x plus 6 over x squared plus x minus 6. First of all, we are going to make the factorization. So, nx equals 3x minus 4 over, try to factorize, 2 brackets, x and x, 6, either 1 by 6 or 2 by 3. Choose what? 2 by 3. And the last term is positive, so they are like each other as the middle, so both brackets are with a negative sign. So the first part will be 3x minus 4 over x minus 2, x minus 3. Plus, what about the other part? 2x plus 6, it is factorized. How? By taking 2 as a common factor and dividing to find the bracket. So 2x divided 2 gives x, 6 divided 2 gives 3. So the bracket will be 2 brackets x plus 3 over, yes, factorize x and x. What about 6? Either 1 by 6 or 3 by 2. Choose 3 by 2 as the difference between them gives 1, which is the middle. So it is plus 2 brackets x plus 3 over x plus 3, x minus 2. Then first try to find the domain. What about the domain of n of x? It is R except 3, 2, and negative 3. Then the result will be 3x minus 4 over x minus 2, x minus 3. And by reducing x plus 3, it is 2 over x minus 2. Then when you look to the denominator, they are not like each other. So try to make a common denominator. We have said before that to make common denominator, you are going to multiply the brackets by each other. But in this case, you have a repeated bracket, which is x minus 2. So you are going to write it only one time. You are not going to repeat it. You are going to write it only one time. So the common denominator will be x minus 2 multiplied by x minus 3. What about the numerator? The first part is x minus 2, x minus 3, so it is multiplied by 1. So the numerator also 3x minus 4 will be multiplied by 1 to give 3x minus 4. What about the denominator? The other denominator, it's x minus 2, x minus 3. So it is multiplied by x minus 3. So the result will be 2 brackets x minus 3. So it is 3x minus 4 plus 2 brackets x minus 3 over x minus 2, x minus 3. To obtain a result as 3x minus 4 plus 2x minus 6 over x minus 2, x minus 3. By collecting like terms, 3x plus 2x gives 5x. Negative 4 minus 10 minus 6 gives negative 10 over x minus 2, x minus 3. When you look carefully, you are going to notice that you can find or take 5 as a common factor from the numerator. By taking 5 as a common factor, so the bracket will be x minus 2 over x minus 2, x minus 3. By reducing x minus 2 together, so you are going to obtain a result as 5 over x minus 3. Let us have another example. If nx equals 12 over 12x power 2 minus 3 plus 2 over 2x minus 4x to the power of 2, find n of x in simplest form, showing the domain of n. And then find n of 0 and n of negative 1 if possible. If possible, it means that it may be impossible. Take good care. Now, first of all, what about n of x? Yes, n of x equals 12 over 12x squared minus 3 plus 2 over 2x minus 4x to the power of 2. Look carefully at the first part. You can take 3 as a common factor from the denominator. And the second part, which is 2 over 2x minus 4x squared, it has some problems. The first problem is that the first or the greatest power must be always with a positive sign. In this case, it is of a negative sign. What are you going to do is to take a negative as a common factor. Then you are going to notice that 2x and 4x squared, we can take 2x common factor. It means that we are going to take negative 2x as a common factor from the second part. So it will be 12 over 3 brackets 4x to the power of 2 minus 1. Then plus 2 over, take negative 2x as a common factor to obtain a result as 2x minus 1. Then you are going to notice that the first part, the denominator of the first part can be factorized for another time. So it is 4 over, by reducing, of course, 12 divided 3 gives 4 over 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1, as it is difference between two squares. Then positive times negative gives negative. And reducing 2 by 2, so it is 1 over x, 2x minus 1. Now, the addition operation became a negative operation. It became a subtraction operation. Look carefully to the denominator. They are different. So make common denominator. How? By multiplying them all together. But you are going to notice that 2x minus 1 is repeated, so it will be written only once. Then it will be, the domain will be r except 0, half, and negative half. Then, what about the common denominator? That's correct. 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1, and the numerator will be 4 minus 1 over x, 2x minus 1. The denominator will be x, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1. First of all, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1 became x, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1. So it is multiplied by x. Then we are going to multiply also 4 by x. Minus, and after the minus or the subtraction operation, we must open brackets. Then, what about the other denominator? X, 2x minus 1 became x, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1. So you are going to multiply it by 2x plus 1. So multiply also the numerator by 2x plus 1. So 2x plus 1 times 1 gives 2x plus 1. And then it will be 4x minus 2x minus 1 over x, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1. By collecting like terms in the numerator, you are going to obtain a result as 2x minus 1 over x, 2x minus 1, 2x plus 1. What do you notice? You are going to notice that there is another reduction for 2x minus 1 in the numerator, 2x minus 1 in the denominator, to obtain a result as 1 over x over x multiplied 2x plus 1. Let us have another example. What about n of 0? N of 0 doesn't exist. Why? Because 0 is from the excluded values in the domain. As we have said before, that the domain equals r minus 0, half and negative half. So 0 is excluded. So what about n of 0? It doesn't exist. Then what about n negative 1? Yes, you can substitute for the value of x with negative 1. So it is 1 over negative 1 brackets 2 times negative 1 plus 1 to obtain a result as 1. Let us have another example. Find n of x equals x minus 5 over 2x squared minus 13x plus 15 plus x plus 3 over 15x minus 18 minus 2x to the power of 2. Showing, of course, the domain. Find the value of n of x in simplest form and showing the domain of nx. Then, first of all, you have nx equals x minus 5 over 2x squared minus 13x plus 15 plus x plus 3 over 15x minus 18 minus 2x power 2. At the very beginning, you are going to notice that the denominators can be factorized and the other denominator can be factorized, and by taking the greatest power with negative sign, taking negative as a common factor. So n of x equals x minus 5 over 2x minus 3, x minus 5, as it is the factorization of 2x squared minus 13x plus 15 plus x plus 3 over. First of all, by ordering it, it is negative 2x squared plus 15x minus 18. Then it is equal to x minus 5 over 2x minus 3, x minus 5, positive. We are going plus, we are going to take negative as a common factor from the denominator. So it is x plus 3 over negative common factor, 2x to the power of 2 minus 15x plus 18, which is equal to x minus 5 over 2x minus 3, x minus 5, and then positive times negative gives negative, x plus 3 over, by factorizing the denominator, it will be 2x minus 3, x minus 6. You are going to notice that the denominators are different, so you are going to multiply them. Notice that 2x minus 3 is repeated, so you are going to write it only once. Then, what about the domain? Of course, yes, domain is r except 3 over 2, 5, and 6. Then, by making common denominator, so x minus 5 over 2x minus 3, x minus 5, minus x plus 3 over 2x minus 3, x minus 6, multiply to obtain it and reduce. So you are going to reduce, it is 1 over 2x minus 3, and x plus 3 over 2x minus 3, x minus 6. By multiplying, it is x minus 6 minus brackets x plus 3 over x minus 6 to x minus 3. Then it is x minus 6 minus x minus 3 over x minus 6 times 2x minus 3. X minus x gives 0. So the result will be negative 9 over x minus 6 to x minus 3. Then let us have another example. Find n of x equals x plus 1 over x squared minus x minus 2 multiplied by, it is multiplication, x squared plus 3x minus 10 over 3x squared plus 16x plus 5. First of all, we are going to make our factorization. So it will be Find n of x in simplest form showing the domain. Then nx will be x plus 1 over x squared minus x minus 2 multiplied by x squared plus 3x minus 10 over 3x squared plus 16x plus 5. Make the factorization for the denominator of the first part. So nx equals x plus 1 over x minus 2 x plus 1 multiplied by, make factorization for both numerator and denominator. So it is multiplied by x plus 5 x minus 2 over 3x plus 1 x plus 5. Then the domain will be R except negative 1 over 3, negative 5, 2, and negative 1. Then by reducing that, x plus 1 with x plus 1, x plus 5 with x plus 5, and also x minus 2 with x minus 2 to obtain a result as 1 over 3x plus 1. Let us have another example. If nx equals x squared minus 2x over x minus 2 times x squared plus 2, find n negative 1x in simplest form showing the domain. And then if n negative 1x equals 3, find the value of x. What about n negative 1x? It means the multiplicative inverse of n of x. So if n of x equals x squared minus 2x over x minus 2 x squared plus 2, then n negative 1x is the multiplicative inverse. So it is x minus 2 x squared plus 2 over x minus 2. Then what about the domain in this case? In this case, if the algebraic fractional function has a multiplicative inverse, the domain must be taken for both the numerator and the denominator, as it is reversed. So we can say that the domain is all the set of real numbers except 0 and 2. Then after reducing, so n negative 1 will be x squared plus 2 over x. If its value equals 3, so equalize it by 3 and make cross multiplication. Then x squared plus 2 equals 3x. Putting all the parts of the equation on one side equals 0, so x squared minus 3x plus 2 equals 0. Then by making factorization, it is x minus 2, x minus 1 equals 0. We can say that x minus 2 equals 0, so x equals 2. X minus 1 equals 0, so x equals 1. And in this case, the values of x are 2 and 1. Let us have another example. Find n of x equals x squared minus 9 over 2x squared plus 3x divided by 3x squared plus 6x minus 45 over 4x squared minus 9. Here, the operation is division. So first of all, we are going to factorize. Before, I want you to find n of x in simplest form showing the domain. As n of x equals x squared minus 9 over 2x squared plus 3x divided 3x squared plus 6x minus 45 over 4x squared minus 9 by making factorization, difference of two squares, so it's x minus 3, x plus 3. And in the denominator, you are going to take x as a common factor, so it is 2x plus 3. Divided by, take 3 as a common factor, so it is x squared plus 2x minus 15. Over, it is difference between two squares, so it is 2x minus 3, 2x plus 3, which is equal to x minus 3, x plus 3 over x brackets 2x plus 3 divided will be divided 3 brackets, make factorization, x plus 5, x minus 3 over 2x minus 3, 2x plus 3. Then Try to find it. X minus 3, x plus 3 over x to x plus 3 divided will be times and take the multiplicative inverse. So it is 2x minus 3, 2x plus 3 over 3, x plus 5, x minus 3. Now to find the domain, it is R except 0, negative 3 over 2, and 3 over 2, and 3, and negative 5. X minus 3, x plus 3 over x brackets 2x plus 3 multiplied by 2x minus 3, 2x plus 3 over 3x plus 5, x minus 3. Then by making reduction, x minus 3 with x minus 3 and 2x plus 3 with 2x plus 3, we are going to obtain a result as x plus 3 over x multiplied by 2x minus 3 over 3, x plus 5. This will lead us to, that's correct, x plus 3 to x minus 3 over 3x, x plus 5. By the end of this example, we have reached the end of our lesson today. Thank you for good listening, all of you, and goodbye. We'll meet next lesson, inshallah.